Good morning, guys. It is 9:17. I'm back out on my getting back into my routine. It's a little late, but I need to get back in my routine sooner or later. Um, as you can tell, this is kind of what it was like for a good chunk of the day Monday at Michigan's Adventure. Very cloudy, very overcast. We don't even have as much sun as they ended up getting while we were there. So we're supposed to start getting some bad storms. Well, somewhat bad storms this afternoon, starting about, oh, there's a squirrel. About 2:15. We are actually under a flood watch, starting at 2 today and going till 11 tomorrow. So, yeah, not fun. Definitely not what we wanted, but it doesn't. I don't think it's going to rain that badly that they're going to need to escalate it past a watch. So maybe just some little flooding, but definitely did not want to see that. Waking up, yeah, online, yeah. I come home Monday from the park, and my mom's like, "Oh, we're not gonna have internet like from after midnight Tuesday, Wednesday morning to Thursday." And I'm like, "Okay." So I got everything I needed to done yesterday, which I thought. The only thing I didn't get to do was I didn't post a chapter. I posted a notice saying the chapter would probably be Friday. It's going to be an interlude, not an actual chapter. So I got all that stuff done. I updated Old Republic, but I didn't play it because it was late and I wanted to watch Outdaughtered and Rattled, so I didn't play. Which, by the way, can I just say how proud of myself I am? I looked the other night when I went to tell my guild that I wouldn't be online tonight. I actually completed the night class for Old Republic. I am so proud of myself. I thought it would be longer than 3 chapters, but it wasn't, so I'm so freaking proud of myself. I completed one of the 6 classes on Old Republic. I am so happy, and I think since now it's going to start getting tougher because I'm free to play and I'm only level 50, I might go and do my Jedi Consular. Dang mosquitoes. I looked online, the Jedi Consular, I thought, when I started playing the Jedi Knight, I thought it did seem a lot easier playing the Knight class than the Consular class, and that's because it is. The Knight has more like power and attacks or something, so that's why it was so easy for me this time around. So I think definitely doing the Consular is going to be a challenge, and I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, so I thought we weren't going to have internet, so I wake up this morning and I left my Kindle on because what happens is when I listen to the StarWars soundtracks at night to help me sleep, it actually works. And they keep me awake too, so at night they make me sleepy, and during the day I turn them up loud and it keeps me awake. But I listened to those, and I had just done Force Awakens before I went to Michigan's Adventure. So what I do is I listen to my audiobooks. And then I listen to one of my audiobooks. Right now it's Force Awakens. And then I go back to listening to the CDs. And those are on my Kindle. So I had my Kindle on all night, and I thought at some point we will lose internet because I went to bed about 12:30. I told you my schedule's off. But that's usually what time I go to bed anyway. And we still had internet, so I thought, oh, I'll wake up. Woke up this morning about 6, and my Kindle was going off with an email alert. I'm like, that shouldn't be happy if I don't have internet. Wake up, get my Kindle, because I usually read fan fiction when I'm getting ready, and I noticed that I still had full internet. My mom is sitting on the couch because she had to get up early to go in for a call, and she still had internet. And I had gone, and I told her, did they say internet when they meant cable? Because we also have cable through the same company, which is Charter. And one of the other things I do when I wake up is my TV, unless it's hooked up to the Blu-ray, it's really not on. But or unless I need noise or something in the background. But I turn on the TV because I check the weather, and we didn't have cable. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we think they meant cable, and they said internet because we still had internet last time I checked. So internet's great. But yeah, I'm really bummed because I like watching the Inspiration channel, INSP, and I discovered yesterday I really miss watching Little House episodes. And then I tell my mom that that's what I wanted to watch today, and she says, "You do know I have all of the entire series, Little House series on DVD." I went, yeah? But I would take those and I would probably not give them back. I know, I cut my bangs yesterday and they're doing that wonky thing that they do until they get settled, so. But yeah, it was great. It was awesome. But yeah, Michigan's Adventure, I told you guys, said I would talk to you guys more about it. It ended up being a great trip. Dad came, got me before 7:30. We went and grabbed my cousin Michelle. We left Midland around 8. We stopped once to get breakfast, which we ate on the go. And we were at the park just before 10:30. So we were there before it opened. So, but they let you in even though nothing's going and stuff. They don't really start doing anything until about 10:50. But we went, we got in. It was nice. We had driven through rain. And it being a Monday, I was like, oh, it's going to be dead. Oh my gosh. We flood and we have mosquitoes everywhere and they're driving me bonkers. And we do that. So we go in and we're like, oh, there's nobody here. Must be Monday. But the first ride we went on, the Flying Trapeze, that was actually, well, Dad and Michelle went on Dodge 'em. And that was nice. And then we did Lakeside Gliders, and I should know when something was off. They had a couple groups there. But I should know when something was off when we go on Lakeside Gliders, and there had been a group who rode before us, and they wanted to go again. So the ride operator just had them stay on the ride. Then there was like 4 of us in line to go on it, and they had exactly 4 seats open. So yeah. And then I really knew something. I started thinking something was really up when we go to Scrambler, which is usually one of the more popular rides in the park. And Michelle and I get there, and we're the only 2 people. So she and I ride the Scrambler. We each have our own car. We're the only 2 people on this ride. And we're sitting there having a full-blown conversation. People are coming up and laughing at us. At one point, there was a woman taking pictures of it because there's only 2 people on the ride. They're girls, and we're having a full-blown gossip session on this ride. So it was like, OMG. But then we went to Grand Rapids, which was fun. I did not get the most soaked. I thought I would, but then then Dad and Michelle got absolutely soaked near the end of the ride, which made me happy. Didn't make them happy. But then I knew something was up because we went to the water park. Water park opens at 12. And usually there are people lined up to get in, especially on the busier days, about between 11:40, 11:50 is when people start lining up to get in, because you want the best seat. And like most water parks, there isn't a lot of like covered seating, so you want to get the best seats. You want to get where you want to go the most, and so they usually are lined up to get in. We got there because we went on Grand Rapids, and we waited for Grand Rapids to open, because Grand Rapids opens at noon like the water park. So does Adventure Falls. So we were waiting. So while we waited, Michelle went on Corkscrew, and then we went to go do Grand Rapids. So by the time we got to the water park, it was about 12:20, almost 12:30. So we got there late, which you never want to do because you can't find a seat. But we go into the water park, and it took me aback because I have never seen Michigan Adventure, Wild Water Adventure at the park that empty. Okay, even when we went the year the power got knocked out for like half an hour, it still got packed later in the day. It still got busy. There was like nobody at the water park. Like, we walked in and like every single seat was open in front of the main wave pool, which is in the middle of everything. So you have all the slides and lazy river, you have all the kid stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, we pretty much get to pick wherever we want to sit. So we put our stuff down, then we do lazy river, but after we do lazy river, I'm like, I'm going to do the wave pool because I'm not that big in the slides. The main wave pool was closed, so I went to our second favorite wave pool, which is actually in the back corner of the park by the highway, and there was nobody there. Like almost everybody who was at the water park, they were at the kid area, Half Pint Paradise. So it was very dead the entire day. I think we waited in line maybe a grand total of 3 times behind other people. And a couple other times were to get on the train, so that doesn't really count. So we didn't really wait for anything. So it was kind of nice. So it was kind of weird going on both a Monday and the day it stormed. So definitely pick a good day to go. When it's overcast, looks stormy, that's the day when nobody's at the park. A few funny things happened when we went on the flying trapeze the first time. There's a little girl sitting in front of me. She turns around and proudly goes, "I'm 8, it's my birthday." And I'm like, "Happy birthday." And then on the ride, she starts singing. I'm going, oh dear Lord. She was so cute. She was just like singing. She was, "Get away from me, bug." She was singing. She was happy. And then I had a bit of a, and then we had eaten, but we were still hungry. So we got our drinks. I'm like, "Oh, hey, look, fries. Why don't we get some fries?" And Michelle's like, "Sure." So we go to pick out the fries. I'm like, "Oh, they have this thing called bacon cheese fries," which Michigander, love bacon, love cheese. Fries aren't fries until you put stuff on them. So I'm like, "Oh, let's get those." They were $8.99. They were $1 more than the Sidewinder fries, which are just chili cheese fries, which I'm not really a big fan of chili, but. So we got those. I got 2 of them because Dad wanted one and he wanted to share it with 2 girls. Both of whom could pack away the food. Oh my gosh, these things were massive. And I think I might put a picture at the end to show you. I might do a few pictures at the end. They were insanely massive. We got these huge honking containers and they were like curly fries. So that was a plus. They were curly fries, not regular fries. They were just covered, like every single fry was covered in cheese. And then on top of that, they put like almost, you know, those little containers of bacon bits you can get from the store to like top fries and stuff. They must have put an entire container on each one because there was like a layer this high of just bacon bits. Oh my gosh, they were so good. Michelle and I devoured them. And my dad devoured his. That's how good they were. It was delicious. I loved them. They were so good. And then, I'll save the best for last. I went on Lakeside Gliders one last time, and I was on the ride, and there was a little boy sitting in front of me, and the ride operator and I, we told him how to work the ride, because he, cool, bugs. I might just try to hitch back on the street earlier. You go like this, and you go like this, and the car turns, and he didn't know that. The ride starts, and he starts doing it, and he starts doing it a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, that's having fun. It's cool. I like it." But this is getting annoying. I went through all last summer without getting a mosquito bite. Last couple summers, actually. Because we haven't had mosquitoes. Well, bad mosquitoes. But he takes the handle and he turns it all the way to the side. And when you do that, it lifts the car up. So it's kind of a little bit of a jerk. He did that and it freaked him out. He started crying and screaming. I'm like, "Oh, no, buddy, you're doing so good. You're doing such a good job." And then the ride operator heard him, so he's like, "Okay, look, the ride's over," because the ride actually was over. So I thought that was cute because he was just like, "No, get me off, get me off." And I'm like, "I've done that before, but on a kiddie coaster." So it was cute. It was fun. It made me laugh. The last highlight of the day actually happened before that. We left the water park and we were getting ready to go. And we were saying, "Oh, okay, let's go see the farm animals. Then we'll go do the flying trapeze and then we were on our way to do that." And I was like, "Well, let's rearrange how we're going to do this, so we're not walking in a giant circle, trying to get to where we need to go." And I was walking backwards, and Michigan's Adventure near the front of the park by like the tilt-a-whirl and the trapeze and stuff has these planters that have like trees and bushes in them and stuff, and they're made of stone, and they come up to probably about my waist, maybe a little bit higher, because people use them as benches, so people sit on them. So that's kind of what they're there for. I forgot they had them. So I'm walking backwards talking to Dad and Michelle about a layout of what we should do. And the next thing I know, I'm falling. Yeah. It was not fun. I was walking, thinking, oh, this is fun. Nothing's happening. I walked right into a cement planter and went tumbling. I hit the side of my left leg and I have a little bit of a scrape. I was more embarrassed and startled than anything else, and I'm just glad that they are not vloggers. And that they were not filming while we were doing that. So yeah, I had a little bit of a klutzy moment, so nothing too major. One year I actually bruised my knee in the wave pool, like a massive gigantic bruise, like the size of, bigger than my fist. So yeah, it was a fun and interesting way to end the day, having a klutz attack. And oh, there's something there. So I learned my lesson not to walk backwards at Michigan's Adventure or I'm gonna get hurt. So yeah, all in all, it was a great day. It was weird. We stopped in St. Louis for dinner on the way home, Mickey D's, all the way. Of course, I forgot that my body can't handle, like I think uncooked lettuce, because I've had it in coleslaw. Coleslaw is fine. Veggie lasagna is fine. But I can't handle just regular lettuce. I think big pieces of lettuce, because I had I got one of the chicken snack wraps. And I forgot the reason I stopped eating them is because my body can't handle like regular lettuce or lettuce and ranch. I don't know, because I had it and then I kept waking up in the night because I was in pain. My stomach hurt and it kept hurting on and off throughout all day yesterday. So I woke up and I had a granola bar and then I did not want to eat. So I didn't eat till dinner. That's how bad I felt. And then I started getting hungry and I'm like, I really want to eat, but my stomach's still in pain. But I ended up eating, so it's all good. So now the rest of my summer plans are pretty much trying desperately to find a job. I have not heard back anywhere yet except from Kohl's. Trying to do that. Working on my writing. There are a couple more summer adventures it looks like I'm still going to get to do. My dad still wants to go up to Mackinac Island. My mom says she can't now because she has to work that day, so kind of bummed about that. I'm going, sweet. Oh, tell me about it. Oh, I know. I'm having a full-blown conversation with a dog. I know. It's okay. Oh, I know. Tell me about it. It's so miserable out today. Oh, I know. Bye-bye. That was so much fun. He's got an invisible fence, so I wasn't scared. That was so much fun. And he's still watching me. Oh my gosh. That just made me day. But now it looks like it's just going to be me and my dad going up to the island, which stinks because I have 16 ferry passes. So I'm going to see if I can get somebody to go up with us, like my two friends from church, or my friend from when I worked at Staples, Aaron S., and maybe my brother, because it just doesn't make sense for Dad and I to go up there by ourselves. I have 16 tickets. Okay, I have 16 one-way ferry passes. That's enough for my dad and I to get back up there like 4 times. So I really want to find someone to come with us if my mom can't come. But my mom wakes up this morning and I come on, she's like, oh, by the way, August 5th is StarWars Night of Balloons. I'm like, that's awesome. But I can't go because I have to leave before because of the fireworks. Because they do fireworks at some of their night games. And I like fireworks, but the explosions, the sounds they make, can send me into a panic attack, kind of. So that's why I watched fireworks on TV from inside the apartment, standing in a chair. But my mom's like, well, for our first learn game, we just left before the fireworks. So we left before the game ended, and we'll just do that. You know, stay till like the 8th, end of the 8th, and we'll just leave then. I'm like, okay, I can do that. Because I really want to go to Star Wars night. You know, and then we could find some place, stop, and watch the fireworks from a safe distance. But, yeah, so I guess I'm going to Star Wars night at the Loons. And the only reason we get to go is my mom volunteered at a dare event there at this park. And she got 2 seat vouchers for lawn tickets. And the lawn tickets, we have like this grassy hill at the back. I think a lot of parks have that. You can sit on it, and it's like $5. So she has vouchers for 2 tickets for the lawn. I'm like, that will be so awesome because I can really go. That's a real Star Wars, kind of a real Star Wars event. My pass is for a real Star Wars event in Midland. I can put on my full-on outfit, my lightsaber outfit. I can, maybe Darth Vader will be there. I can try and get a picture with Darth Vader. That'd probably be the only thing I'd want to do. Sad but true is I'd probably spend the entire time we're there in line waiting to get a picture with Darth Vader. Yeah, I'm like, yes, Vader. My mom actually checked and I did have lawn tickets still available, so we might go pick those up today. I'm excited. I like baseball and I love Star Wars, so it's like, yes, 2 of my favorite things combined. Yay! I'm so excited. I think Louie Loon dresses up like a stormtrooper. I'm really excited for Loons. Loons is a baseball team here. They're called the Great Lakes Loon for the Great Lakes region, so they're for Midland, so I'm not based in Flint. And the next nearest team is, I think, in Grand Rapids. There's a team in Grand Rapids, and there's a team in Lansing. And the Lansing one is the one I remember. Lansing is Lansing Lugnuts. I think Grand Rapids is the Grand Rapids Crushers? I don't know. We have the Loons. Because this is Midland, and we're all a little bit loony. No, that's not why. Yeah, there was a contest to name our team, and somebody picked Great Lakes Loons. And I really don't know why. There aren't actually, I haven't never seen a loon down here, but that's what we are. And we have Louie Loon, who's our official mascot, and then we have something called Wally Camel. Wall-E Camel. I don't know what oh, Rally! Now I get it, it's Rally Camel. Rally Camel. Oh my gosh. I'm such a dunderhead. I can't be a dunderhead and like Star Wars. Yeah, so basically, I think that's what we're doing today, is we're gonna go out and get the tickets, if mom feels like it. And then, pretty much the rest of the day, I'll probably watch a Little House. A Little House, yeah, I'll probably watch a little Laura Ingalls Wilder. I loved those books when I was little. I wanted to be a pioneer girl. I actually had a sunbonnet. I'm not kidding, I legit had a sunbonnet we got from Crossroads Village down in Genesee. I got one of those, and I think I wore it almost every day that summer. Every time I went outside, I wore a freaking sunbonnet. I was obsessed with the pioneer days. Like, I would bully my brother into playing Oregon Trail. Not the game. Like, turn our treehouse into a wagon. Yeah. And I even had a slate with chalk, so I could pretend I was in a one-room schoolhouse. That's how crazy I was. So, yeah. So, pretty much just chill out the rest of the day. Which is pretty much every day since I don't have a job. And I want a job. I'm desperate. I need something. So I'm just going to go home, chill out. This will probably be posted tomorrow. So thanks guys for watching. I'm sorry about Michigan's adventure. The videos were really bad. I'm really sorry about that. But I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. So I'm going to get going, and I will talk to you guys later. Lots of love, hugs, and prayers. Bye.